Hello Live! Matt here with Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to Part 3. Let's play. Ayun. What a day. Anyway, you guys, as you all know, dun sa last video ko, I wasn't able to play yung yung demo dito sa Nintendo Switch 2 console area because I only have a 1080p uh full HD TV here. So I wasn't able to do that demo. Pero kanina kasi, naglaro ako nitong Switch Tour doon sa 4K TV, doon sa living room namin. And eto pala siya, ayan. Nakakatuwa kasi parang doon mo makikita na habang tumatagal, yung pixels niya, like lumalaki siya. Alam mo yun? So it's a demo of Super Mario Brothers in 4K, you know? Nakakatuwa yung demo. Tapos meron pa pala kahapon, I also played yung yung demo niya about sa HDR. 'Di ba? Ang cool. You can change between HDR and SDR. Wala lang, ang cool. Tapos meron ding demo about huhulaan mo yung frame rate ng something. So that's a cool thing that I was able to try with a 4K TV kanina. So right now, where should I go next? I think we're gonna go to E. Sa letter E na tayo ngayon. So may letter E. Oh, right here. No, this is B. No, that's L. Ito na yung E. Yes, I got all of them. Yep, looks like they're all here. Great job. You can head on through. Area E is the next area. Take the elevator down and then start walking. You'll get there eventually. Oh, it's the... I think this is the mouse controls, maybe? Huh? I didn't know you could hold them like this too. I wonder what games you can play that way. This is a huge area. Oh wait. Oh, it's the strap. Area E is about the Joy-Con 2 strap area. Looks like the gate to the next area is over in Area A. That's a long walk. Let's use the map to get back there. Wait lang, I need to talk to this person kasi I forgot. I just could not stop myself from playing that minigame, but I got the clear medal, so it was all worth it. The tech demo with the saw is easier if you attach the strap. Mouse foot. Whoa, I can see straight through. Yan ata yung sa may LED or something. I have to run. I love mechanisms like this. Locking mechanism. Oh right, there's a locking mechanism here. Player LED. Okay, bababa na tayo. Ito na yung strap. Dang, this one's a long strap, huh? May share pala ako. Actually, kanina lang to nangyari. Paano ko ba siya sisimulan? So, kanina, hindi, magkukwento muna ako. So, kanina nga, I was like, scrolling through YouTube and I saw a video of a content creator and he was talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, this game. And he was complaining about or ranting that this game or this demo should be free or like a pack-in for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, seryoso pa talaga na gagawa ka ng ganitong video para lang mag-rant and complain about this software not being free? And I'm like, so nag-comment ngayon ako na parang sabi ko, na parang he's basically asking the developers to be not paid, you know? Kasi syempre when you make something, especially if you're working at a company, you get paid for it. So what if, you know, hindi siya bumenta or nag-flop siya or whatever. Syempre you're not gonna get any bonuses or whatever. Tapos may mga nag-comment pa na parang they were saying that Wii Sports back then on Wii was free and it's a pack-in. And I'm like, yeah, back then, because during that time, Nintendo has to prove that motion controls is the thing. So they need to like pack in here. Pero again, ang Wii Sports, it's not free in Japan. I think they have a law that that prohibits company for giving away free stuff. And I can understand why. So parang, I don't know. I just thought to myself just now that probably I wasn't thinking Western enough. Kasi most people here, like, they all agree that this game, Welcome Tour, should be free and should be a pack-in or some sort. But I can understand why Nintendo doesn't want to give this away because they see value in this game. Alam mo yun? And when you see something na valuable, you don't diminish or undermine the effort that went into making something special, which is something that I guess Western people don't understand. I mean, sure, it looks simple, and you probably think na hindi worth it or hindi siya dapat bayaran or not worth your penny. Pero for the creators, I'm sure for those people who have made this game and for Nintendo, this game is something special and it's valuable. So I'm just shocked that a lot of people agreed with that sentiment that this game should be free. I mean, I don't agree with the pricing at all. I mean, to be honest, I think Nintendo Switch World Tour should be at least like $5.99 tops. But with the current conditions we have now, economically, I can understand why this is $9.99. But for someone to ask for this demo or this game to be free, like, are you serious, guy? Like, I can't, I just can't agree with that sentiment that this welcome tour should be free. Kaya nga sabi ko, I guess at this point, this is cultural at this point, because back where I'm from, you know, when you make something and you see value in it, you don't just give away it. You just don't give it away for free, you know? Because you see something special in it. It's valuable. You see value in it. So when you see value and then you just give it away, it diminishes that. And I think ganun kami mag-isip, you know? Kasi I don't work for Nintendo, so I can share the same sentiment that whatever we make, it's something special and it's valuable. So if you don't, I think it's better to just say na I'm not gonna buy it instead of telling people that it should be free. Like for a content creator of his caliber, he shouldn't be like making statements like that, because it diminishes the work of the developers that created that game. And I'm just so disappointed that everyone agrees with him. I'm like, I just can't. I can't. I I really cannot agree with it. I just simply cannot agree with it. So what I did is I unsubscribed and muted everything. The comments, I turned it off. I unsubscribed because this is so wrong. I guess this is what really happens when you're so used to playing, free to play games. Nasanay ka na na lahat ng nilalaro mo libre and everything should be free, you know? And it also goes to show that I guess dito sa side ng hemisphere na to, uh, it's so easy to like not see value in people. Like back home, ikaw pa yung mahihiya na sasabihin mo dito sa taon to na yung ginagawa niya ay hindi worth it or walang kwenta, you know? Kasi dito sa States, I guess I really believe that this is something cultural, because it's easy to um undermine people, and that to me is shocking, very shocking. Kaya habang nilalaro ko nga to, naiisip ko na parang hindi pa to worth something na this whole thing should be free. I don't believe that. I really don't. Again, I don't work for Nintendo, but I share the same sentiment, because for me, I see value here. I may not agree with the pricing, but I definitely cannot agree that Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour should be free. I do not. Ngayon, it just, naalala ko lang, there was a video also, a YouTube video about, this is a video of Kit and Krista. They used to work for Nintendo. And there was a time daw na they were planning to have a giveaway of sorts. I'm guessing this is a Nintendo game that they're planning to give away. And they were like, when the time came for them to ask permission, Nintendo HQ, which is Nintendo Company Limited, told them that you can't do that. You can't just like give, games away because the company sees value in them. So if you give them away, it diminishes the value of that software. So I think the same logic carries with Welcome Tour. It cannot be free because it has value, it's special. So it can never ever be free. So I believe ano na lang to eh, this is purely cultural at this point. Like I think Western people are so used with free things that everything that comes their way should be free. Especially if it looks so simple and basic, like it's not high fidelity, high graphics, whatever. Like whenever they see something simple, it has to be free. And with that, I don't agree. I really don't. I don't agree with 9.99 pricing for this, but for free, no. Anyway, I've been ranting now for too long. But yeah, that was the experience kanina. It was really like I cannot be friends with those people. I just can't. It's like parang like indirectly, like whenever like if I ended up making something and they're my friends, they'll be like, "Oh, you should give that whatever you're making to us for free." And I'm like, I can't be friends with these people. Anyway, let's go back to Nintendo Switch World Welcome Tour. Ayan. I'm sorry, medyo mahaba yung rant ko dun, but you get the idea. Anyway, I'll get this open for you. You can now play Click Quick Single Target. Oh my gosh, so I think I need a board for this. If you'll indulge a short preamble. Oh, sure. Sure. As your mouse skills improve, so too should your speed and accuracy. Hence the conception of this minigame, which strips down the gameplay to its bare fundamentals. All you need to do is click on the target, and it should be a stroll in the park. No? But here's the catch. In this game, you'll need lightning fast reactions. Too slow and you won't get the clear medals. This minigame has been minified to maximize your mouse mobility. Now, what do you say to a game of click quick single target? I think I need the straps for this. Hold on. Let me go find it first. Okay, it didn't say that it needs the straps, so hold on. Let me just get this board right here. Okay. Try ano? Ano? Too slow. Try again. Ah. What? Ang bagal mo, uy. Oh, okay. Try again. Ang bagal. Ah. 10 seconds. Is this possible? Oh! Nice. There you go. Try and try until you succeed. Such swiftness of click. Your mouse talent grows more by the minigame. And there it is. Part 2 has manifested. I see you have at least 10 medals. I'll get this open for you. You can now play Click Quick to triple targets. In part 1, there was just a single target, but part 2 has 3. Now what do you say to a game of Click Quick 2 triple targets? Okay, try it out. Hala. Okay. Mabagal. Wait lang. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Wow. Such swiftness of click, not once but thrice. Your mouse talent grows more by the minigame. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be 5, huh? And there it is, part 3 awaits. Well, I don't have 37 medals yet, so I'll go back to it whenever I get all 37, that requirement. You can see pretty far if you tilt um R R stick downward. What's the area over there? The cover wraps around where the strap ends meet. Okay, sana lang. I think I need to find the strap. Grabe, ang haba nito ah. Okay, we have a missing item that needs to be added to Lost and Found. Run! There you go, rubber cap. These rubber caps help to muffle the noise produced when the Joy-Con 2 controllers vibrate. Ay, may ganun? I did not know that. Okay, area F is now open. Okay, cool. Did you know that HD Rumble 2 can produce sounds? Here you can learn about Nintendo's history with controller rumble. How does that sound to you? I'm interested. Then here's HD Rumble 2 Insights 2. Various vibrations. The Nintendo Switch 2 system's HD Rumble 2 feature is pretty versatile. It can produce various vibration patterns. The number of vibrations per second can be adjusted in a short amount of time, so the patterns can be very complex. The Nintendo Switch system's HD Rumble was limited in the vibrations it could handle, but with HD Rumble 2, all sorts of vibration patterns are now possible. It can also reproduce realistic sensations. Okay, HD Rumble 2 can produce complex vibration patterns. Responsive Rumble. One aspect of the Nintendo Switch 2 system's HD Rumble 2 feature is that it's very responsive. As soon as the game sends out a signal to initiate rumble, okay, that's fast. The highest intensity of rumble can be reached in an instant. This response time is much quicker with a motor. ano, this response time is much quicker than with a motor, rather, which creates rumble by spinning a weight. So yun yung dating this is what we used to have in older controllers back in the day. The one that spins. It's also several times faster than the Nintendo Switch system's HD Rumble feature. Receiving quick feedback from the Rumble feature like this can feel pretty satisfying. HD Rumble 2 is very responsive and it feels nice to have a quick response. Rumble with sound. The Nintendo Switch 2 system's HD Rumble 2 can do more than create vibrations, it can also create sounds. This is possible because speakers and the HD Rumble 2 feature operate in similar ways. The speakers produce sound by vibrating a soft plate. HD Rumble 2 produces sound by vibrating a weight, which causes the Joy-Con 2 to vibrate in turn. The Nintendo Switch Joy-Con makes sounds too, but the volume and clarity have been improved here. HD Rumble 2 can also produce sounds. Nintendo and Rumble 1. Nintendo has been making controllers with Rumble for a long time. 1997 with and Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack, in 2001 with Nintendo GameCube controllers, in 2006 with Wii Remote for Wii with a free pack-in of Wii Sports here in the US. A free pack-in, lol. And then in 2012 with Wii U Gamepad for Wii U. And then in 2017, Joy-Con for Nintendo Switch. Oh right, Pokeball Plus. 2018 for Nintendo Switch. We have been adding Rumble to controllers and accessories for a long time in order to enhance players' gaming experience. Nintendo has been making controllers with Rumble for a very long time. Okay, quiz time. Your reward is a quiz. Should be a breeze now that you've read all that. What do you say? Want to take the HD Rumble 2 Insights 2 quiz? Okay, try it out, but HD Rumble 2 Volume 2. 4 questions. Question number 1. Which of the following has been newly introduced with the HD Rumble 2 feature? Ultrasonic vibrations, glow synced to the Rumble, or very complex vibrations? I think it's the third one. Question number 2. Out of the HD Rumble and HD Rumble 2 features, which is more responsive? HD Rumble 2. The HD Rumble 2 feature produces sounds by shaking what exactly? A soft plate, the Joy-Con 2 controllers, the hand of the person holding a Joy-Con 2 controller, or the foundations of our understanding? Yeah, I think it's a soft plate. Question number 4. Since when has Nintendo been making controllers with Rumble? Which of these 4? Is it the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1991? Is it the Nintendo 64, 1997? Or is it the Nintendo GameCube, 2001? Or the Wii in 2006? I think it's number 2, Nintendo 64, 1997. Ah! Which part? I think it's about the soft plate. Mm-hmm. Ano? Na ano tayo dun, ha? Di ko nababasahin na kasi ano. There you go. Parang mali yung basa ko dun sa... Okay. It feels good to be a little more familiar with HD Rumble 2, huh? Hala, dalawang mali na yun. Okay, so we're done here. Are you enjoying the insight quizzes? It looks like you've taken quite a few. If you'd like, I can share another insight with you. Sure. What would you like to hear one? You can change the mouse sensitivity in the system settings. The level of sensitivity you choose will be reflected here in Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So feel free to customize the cursor's speed if it'll help with some of the minigames around here. Huh? Nasaan? Hi. Eh? O di ba binali ko lang? Oh right, I need to visit the information center because I need to give her this hat that someone might have lost. You know what? It's easier to just go to information center. Welcome. Thanks for visiting the Lost and Found desk. Ayun, naibalik ko na yung hat. I have a feeling that someone out there, a lost item, longs for its home. Alright. Did you get all the stamps in Area E, the Joy-Con 2 strap area? Yes. Word of warning, it's quite a trek to get from here to the next area, Area F. Oh, so malayo siya? I came all the way back here via a conveyor belt. Area H is next. The gate should be in Area A. Where's that again? Oh, is it the dock? Those two always go darting off without me. Grabe, ang layo nga nito. Sabi niya F. Wrong way, bud. We're going to Area F first. We'll go to Area G once we get all the stamps. Yes, yes, yes. Eto na, Area F. Oh, it's the dock. Area F, Nintendo Switch 2 dock area. Oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 console has a microphone. I knew that. Let's see, you've got at least 12 medals? Then everything's in order. If you'll excuse me a second. Now, maybe you can't rightly call this a game, but the echoes you'll hear in this demo just might surprise you. Just gotta speak into Nintendo Switch 2 microphone. After a small delay, your voice will bounce back at you. It might even come back different from when it left. Well, Interested in giving the echo generator demo a go? Okay. Magmi-mute ako dito Hulaan niyo ko rin yung sasabihin ko. Hello!
Wala lang, ang cute.
No. Nintendo Switch 2 World Tour should be free.
Did I just say that world tour? What am I thinking? Is it Mario Kart? I don't know. Mario Kart tour? Okay, it says here experience all voice effects now. So we have to try all of them. Ang galing yung noise cancelling niya. It's very effective to think na I'm like ang layo ko dun sa console mismo, siguro mga isang di pa.
And here the robots. And you can try everything.
Oh. Nintendo Switch 2.
Welcome tour.
Should never.
Be free.
O, diba? So it's called the echo generator. Gotcha. Did you have fun playing with the sound of your voice? Yeah, there's a few peculiar echoes in there, huh? Eek! My voice became a robot voice. Oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 console has a microphone. Yes, it does. Mag-quiz ulit tayo. Is a dock just a fancy word for a stand, or is there more to it? And why is the back of the dock rounded? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, I'm interested. Great. Here's Nintendo Switch 2 Dock Insights 1. The dock is more than a stand. At first glance, the Nintendo Switch 2 dock might just look like a regular stand, but it's actually much more than that. It can change video signals from the Nintendo Switch 2 console into signals that your television can receive. It has USB ports, letting you use multiple kinds of devices, and allows you to connect to the internet via a LAN cable. In addition to being a stand, the dock serves many other purposes. A revamped dock. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock is designed for use with the Nintendo Switch 2 console, which means that it can't be used with the Nintendo Switch console. So you cannot dock the original Nintendo Switch in there. At first glance, I keep saying glance. At first glance, the new dock doesn't look so different with the Nintendo Switch dock. It looks different to me. I mean, it's rounded, but on the inside, a lot has changed. It needs to keep up with the Nintendo Switch 2 console's rapid video signals. Also, now that the dock is bigger, if you try to force a Nintendo Switch console into a Nintendo Switch 2 dock, the control sticks on attached controllers might get stuck. In short, please do not try to insert any Nintendo Switch consoles into the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Conversely, the Nintendo Switch 2 console cannot be used with the Nintendo Switch dock. Okay, noted. The Nintendo Switch 2 console uses a lot more electricity than the Nintendo Switch console. So even if you could connect it, it would exceed the Nintendo Switch dock's power capabilities and simply would not work. Please make sure to only use the Nintendo Switch console with the Nintendo Switch dock, and only use Nintendo Switch 2 console with the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has been updated compared to Nintendo Switch dock. The dock fan. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a cooling fan inside. This prevents the dock from getting too hot and allows the Nintendo Switch 2 console to perform at its best. Also, the base of the dock is raised about 2 millimeters. Okay, there are many holes on the underside of the dock. The console and the dock's fans draw air in through these holes and through gaps at the sides. Oh, I didn't know that. The air goes up. This helps the inside of the console and the dock to stay as cool as possible. The fan in the Nintendo Switch 2 dock allows the Nintendo Switch 2 console to perform at its best, and many holes on the dock's underside, which is raised about 2 millimeters, allow for air intake. A rounded back. Why is it? If you look at the back of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock, you'll find it has rounded edges. This dock has a much more rounded shape to it than the Nintendo Switch dock. Why is it rounded like this? It is so that the release buttons on the Nintendo Switch 2 or the Joy-Con 2 controllers are easier to reach. I never thought about that. When the Nintendo Switch 2... Right. There you go. When the Nintendo Switch 2 console is inserted into the dock, detaching the Joy-Con 2 controller should be easy. Good job, Nintendo. The dock isn't rounded just because it looks cuter that way. Well, it kinda is. The back of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock is rounded so that the Joy-Con 2 controllers are easier to detach. You've read them all? That's the ticket. Now, you get to take a fun little quiz. Do you want to take the Nintendo Switch 2 Dock Insights Quiz 1? Sure. 4 questions, Volume 1, Nintendo Switch 2 Dock. Okay. The Nintendo Switch, question 1. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock serves many purposes, but which of the following does it not do? Use infrared communication. Question number 2. Which of the following can Nintendo Switch 2 console use? What are the holes on the bottom of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock for? To reduce the dock's weight, to let more sound out, to show people what's inside, or to take in air? It's the last one. Question number 4. Why is the back of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock rounded? To look cute? To make the dock more stable? To make the Joy-Con 2 controllers easier to detach? Or to follow the curvature of the Earth? It's the third one. To make the Joy-Con 2 controllers easier to detach. Good job. Perfect score. Amazing. Whoa, you passed with flying colors. You must really know your way around the dock now. Yay! Oh, and it looks like there are more Nintendo Switch 2 dock insights for you to read up on. Air intake, lower left. Air intake, lower right. LAN port. Tapusin ko na kaya to. Have you noticed those little bumps near the system connector on the dock? No? Well, you've at least noticed that one of the 4 feet on the dock is different from the rest, right? Thoughts? Feelings? You interested? I'm interested. Good, good. Here's Nintendo Switch 2 Dock Insights 2. Oh, there's only 3 of them. A ridge and some bumps. If you look into the Nintendo Switch 2 dock directly above, you'll see a mechanism around the connector that makes it easier to insert the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Here in the middle, there's a narrow ridge, and there are 2 little bumps here to the left and right. Now, if we take a look at the Nintendo Switch 2 console, you'll see that it has indentations that line up with the ridge and bumps. These guide the console into the right position for it to fit into the dock's connector. First, the ridge... Oh... The ridge in the middle of the dock fits into the indentation on the console's underside, lining them up. Next, the left and right bumps fit into the console's other indentations for even more precise alignment. These bumps sit on top of a small stand which is supported by springs. The connector only comes out when this stand is pushed down. When the connector at last emerges, the console connects to the dock via the connector. With such a mechanism, even if you get a little sloppy when inserting the console into the dock, it should still work. There's a ridge and 2 bumps near the system connector in the Nintendo Switch 2 dock, and a Nintendo Switch 2 console inserted with slight imprecision still connects to the dock via the system connector. Slightly raised spots. The underside of the Nintendo Switch 2 console is a little rounded. Down here, near where the system connector in the dock goes, there are spots that are slightly raised. Oof. If the positioning is a little off when the console is inserted into the dock, then raised spots will come into contact with the outside of the dock. Without this raised spot, the ridge Oof. Ah. That kind of hurt. The ridge on the dock might slide off the rounded part of the console and bend. Additionally, the connectors may not be inserted properly. That's true. With this slightly raised spot, oof, we've ensured that the console will not get stuck. That's really cool. There are raised spots on the console around where the system connector on the dock goes. The raised spot supports the console so it doesn't get stuck. One of the 4 feet. On the underside of the Nintendo Switch 2 dock, there are 4 small rubber feet. These rubber feet prevent the dock from sliding when the console is inserted. This may sound great, but if the cable connected to the dock snags and the feet catch, the dock might tilt and fall over since it doesn't slide. So, we modified one of the 4 feet. A bit of a plastic sticks out slightly even more. If the dock tilts slightly, this plastic will touch the floor. It will slide a little bit, making the dock less likely to fall over. This tiny extra piece of plastic comes in very handy. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a rubber feet that stop it from slipping, and one of the feet slides more easily. Thanks for reading all that. Now that you're up to speed, have a quiz. Do you want to take the Nintendo Switch 2 Dock Insights quiz too? Insights quiz. 3 questions, Nintendo Switch 2 Dock Volume 2. Question 1. The ridge and bumps in the Nintendo Switch 2 dock allow the Nintendo Switch console to be inserted in what way? Very tricky, huh? Can it be backwards? On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, some raised spots can be found around where the system connector on the dock goes. What they're for? Just to make it look interesting, to prop the console up, to stop the console from getting stuck, or to make the stand easier to open. Question 3. How many of the 4 feet are deliberately slippery? Feeling ko mali ako dito. Hala, perfect score. Amazing. Nice, you got a perfect score. Doesn't your brain feel better for having that extra bit of knowledge? Yeah, it feels nice. Okay, let's go up now. Back cover locking mechanism. Apparently, there's a way to get medals even if you don't have a 4K compatible TV. I do have a 4K compatible TV, but not in my room, but in the living room. It's this thing called, it's this thing they're calling skip signal. So what you do is you go up to the staff member standing near a minigame or a tech demo, and if you press Y like so, they'll count it as being cleared. Okay. Just like that. Oh, and when you're pressing Y like this, remember that dot is a short press and is a long press. But I guess that was supposed to be a secret, so maybe keep that info to yourself. Hmm? Wait. Mabagal yung sound. Delayed kasi dito sa ano. You're looking to skip this one? I'll go ahead and fill your empty slots with skip medals. Yeah, kasi I can't do this now. If you like the idea of hunting down single pixels on a 4K screen, stop on by. I'll probably do that off stream, okay? How many medals do I have? A pixel on a 4K screen is really this tiny? I'm gonna try it again. I need my second clear medal. Yeah, it was really small. Like, I've tried it with the Super Mario Brothers 4K demo. It was so small I had to be like really close to the TV because I can't see it. An AC adapter port. Ilang oras na? Oh my god, it's been an hour. I didn't realize there were letters and symbols written here. I'll have to go check them out on my own console when I get home. Nice, I got the clear medal from the tech demo too. Filling out the map is so satisfying. True. I've never used two mice at once before. The HDR and smooth movement insights here are similar to the ones you can find in the main console area, but the ones over here have to do with the console screen, while these are about TV screens. But mine is just 1080p. I didn't realize the dock can do so many things. I usually play in handheld mode, but maybe I'll give TV mode a try. Ano tong demo na to? I see you've got at least 2 medals. That means the demo's all yours. So this is more of a demo than a game, but want to try it out? The Joy-Con to left and Joy-Con to right each have a mouse control. This means it's possible for you to use mouse controls with both of them at the same time. Have some fun splashing water around. You can play two-handed or you can pass a Joy-Con 2 to a friend. Are you ready to check out the dual mouse water scoop demo? Try it out! Let's try this. Scooping with 2 mice. Move a paddle, change the stage, spin the water wheel, make the light bulb as bright as possible. Wait, I wanna go back. What did I do? Experience scooping with 2 mice. Um, oh no. Ang hirap. Di pa pwedeng isa na lang. Anyway, I got them all. Yeah, information center. Ta-da! I think it's a book. Anyway, you guys, yan muna ang video ko ng Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Ayan. Until next time. Ciao!